Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am not here with Geeky Sparkles. I'm going to give you a daily dose of dismal Disney. We're going to talk about Disney in this DirecTV debacle, Disney throwing its weight around again. DirecTV, apparently ESPN and some other Disney channels went dark because they're having another one of these carriage disputes like they did with another cable company. DirecTV is claiming that Disney would only give them an extension for customers if they waived future legal claims against them. So this sounds very familiar, right? This sounds very much like the Disney Plus situation with the restaurant in Walt Disney World where the woman died from a food allergy and her husband went to sue Disney, even though it wasn't a Disney-owned restaurant, it was just on Disney property. But they said, no, you can't sue us because you signed up for Disney Plus. And it was just a trial, like a trial of Disney Plus, right? And they said, no, you can't sue us. Well, that whole thing now, they've kind of walked it back. But this sounds very familiar. This is how Disney does it. And we're going to talk about this DirecTV situation. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Check out Geeky's site at piratesandprincesses.net. That's where this story is coming from. And then we're going to go out to, let's see here, the Hollywood Reporter. We'll go out to the Associated Press, and they're talking about how the channels went dark. Actually, maybe we'll go out to the AP first. That gives us some context here. So yeah, coming from the AP, ESPN networks, ABC and Disney channels go dark on DirecTV on a busy night for sports, of course, because they keep doing this, right? They wait until there's a big sports event, and they're like, oh, it'd be a real shame. It'd be a real shame if something happened to your World Cup. It'd be a real shame if something happened to your playoffs, wouldn't it? Yeah. ESPN has gone off the air on a major carrier for the second straight year during the U.S. Open. Okay, as a tennis tournament, U.S. Open. During the U.S. Open tennis tournament in the midst of the first full week of college football. Oh, see? There we go. Disney Entertainment channels went dark on DirecTV Sunday night after the sides were unable to reach a new carriage agreement. The move angered some sports fans who posted their displeasure on social media, and the U.S. Tennis Association wasn't pleased with another carriage dispute. ESPN was showing the fourth round of the U.S. Open when it went off the air on DirecTV at 7:20 p.m. Eastern. That was a half hour before the start of the match between tennis players I do not even care about. Was it Francis Tiafoe and Alexei Popyrin? I don't know. See, I don't watch tennis. I don't care. I really don't care. It's disappointing that fans and viewers around the country will not have the opportunity to watch greatest athletes in our sport take part in the 2024 U.S. Open due to an unresolved negotiation between DirecTV and Disney, resulting in the loss of access to ESPN. We are hopeful that this dispute can be resolved as quickly as possible. Now, yeah, they said that it happened 10 minutes before the start of a college football game between LSU and Southern California and Vegas. Wow. So here's why I think Disney would never sell ESPN, even if it would benefit them financially, because they can use it as a bargaining chip. Like if you say, hey, we're going to take Disney Channel offline. We're going to take Freeform offline for you. You're not going to have Freeform and Disney Channel. They're going to be like, go ahead. But if they say, hey, we're going to take ESPN down, that's what gets, every time there's a carriage dispute, they always lead with ESPN. ESPN is their bargaining chip. So even if ESPN's not making money, they're gonna use it because they want to make sure that they get those carriage terms they want. And a lot of times, these networks have to take, or these carriers have to take networks they don't want. If they gave them the option of just taking ESPN and nothing else that Disney had, no ABC News, no Freeform, no whatever else they own, right? They'd probably take it. Be like, yeah, we just want ESPN because nobody watches the other stuff. But that's why they'll probably never sell ESPN. So this is coming again from piratesandprincesses.net. Link in the description in the comments. DirecTV claims Disney would only give an extension for customers if they waived future legal claims against them. Apparently, Disney's lawyers are being trashy again, according to Geeky. A recent carriage dispute with DirecTV led to Disney-owned channels going dark after an agreement could not be reached between the two companies. As Disney did to Charter Spectrum customers, they waited until a major sports event to shut off channels like ESPN. which led to customer outrage. And they're like, well, blame DirecTV. Don't blame Mickey. It's not Mickey's fault. All Disney channels have gone dark, including ABC, ESPN, Disney Channel, Disney Junior, FX, National Geographic, and more. Again, the only one that anybody cares about is ESPN. DirecTV claims that Disney offered them an extension to keep the channels live, but only if DirecTV agreed to waive rights to future lawsuits, claiming that Disney's behavior was anti-competitive. This is the CCO of DirecTV, Rob Thune. The Walt Disney Company is once again refusing any accountability to consumers, distribution partners, now the American judicial system. Disney is in the business of creating alternate realities. Wow, but this is the real world where we believe you earn your way and must answer for your own actions. They want to continue to chase maximum profit and dominant control at the expense of consumers, making it harder for them to select the shows and sports they want at a reasonable price. And yeah, Disney did this before. They did the same thing with Charter Spectrum. They demanded a new long-term contract that raises the rates and provides limited packaging flexibility. And the cable provider claimed it would significantly raise costs on their subscribers and saddle them with channels they may not want. Yeah, this is kind of what happened with Paramount too, right? I remember this where they were using Dora the Explorer to get parents to bully the cable companies into taking everything, because there are a lot of garbage channels. And I think if people had it their way, they'd just be like, yeah. And I hated this too. Like when we used to have DirecTV, we had DirecTV for years. I mean, pretty much, since we first got married until maybe 8 years ago, something like that. But you would have to get like these ridiculously overpriced bundles to get the channels you wanted. Right. And a lot of times they have like the sports bundle, but to get the good stuff, to get like ESPN or whatever, you have to take a bunch of other Disney channels that you're not going to watch. And that's what sucks about linear TV is like all this crap I know I'm not going to watch. That like out of the 900 channels I have, well, 600 of them are probably music. But out of all those channels, I might watch like 10 of these, maybe. And I always thought that, TV should be a la carte, but if it was a la carte, people would get away with a, $10, $15 a month cable bill and not, $120 a month or whatever ridiculous amount of money they want to charge, right? They said, yeah, Disney negotiated a deal with Charter Spectrum, giving customers ad-supported Disney streaming channels with their cable bundle, and Disney gained a subscriber boost. So that's probably what they're going to do here. They're going to try to leverage it. Be like, look, our streaming, it just blew up. Like every DirecTV customer now is an ESPN Plus customer, as if by magic. Disney magic, guys, is Disney magic. Two of Disney's contenders for the CEO position, Dana Walden and ESPN chair Jimmy Pitero, said, while we're open to offering DirecTV flexibility in terms, which we've extended to our other distributors, which would probably be you get Disney Plus, we will not enter an agreement that undervalues our portfolio of television channels and programs. Well, we did another video today, and YouTube is kicking your ass, Disney. Just saying. We invest significantly to deliver the number one brand in entertainment, news, and sports because that's what our viewers expect and deserve. Antitrust complaints have emerged against Disney. Complaints about Disney forcing unwanted channels into deals or increasing pricing on competitors to make them less competitive has led to lawsuits, including one with Fubo TV over the upcoming Venue Sports service. They're basically trying to stop them from competing with ESPN. That's what it's all about. They're going to try to stop them from competing, and they want to destroy them, right? Because Fubo is mostly a sports network, and they're like, you're gonna crush us. And Disney's like, yep, I know we're totally gonna crush you. That's the point. Advertisers have been worried that Disney dealings could lead to increased costs as they leverage their market share after joint ventures and mergers. That's true. It's led to antitrust issues and their merger with Reliance Industries in India. Yeah. So Disney they keep gobbling everything up, guys. And here we are. But according to the Hollywood Reporter, DirecTV says it's going to fight as long as it needs to in carriage dispute with Disney. So no sports for however long it takes. I think eventually their customers will demand it. Satellite TV giant is pushing for more flexibility in its packages, including skinny genre-based bundles. Yes, I agree with that, where customers can choose the kind of content they want to pay for. On a call with media analysts on Tuesday, said the satellite TV company is pushing for skinny genre-based packages where customers can choose the kind of content they want to pay for, bundled around genres including news, family, and sports, in addition to more flexible choice on what channels will be included and what direct-to-consumer content they may want included in the packages. DirecTV also said it's pushing for competitive pricing for its customers and allowing customers to access content once it's released rather than waiting. The channels went dark on September 1st amid the U.S. Open tennis tournament and a college football game. Asked whether DirecTV would cave on its position ahead of the first Monday night football game of the season between the Jets and the 49ers. Yeah, that's only like a week from now. Carpenter said the company would not back down because it views this as an existential negotiation. This dispute is not a run-of-the-mill dispute. This is not the kind of dispute where we're haggling over percentage points on a rate. This is really about changing the model in a way that gives everyone confidence this industry can survive. Yeah, because Disney really does not need DirecTV anymore, do they? Because linear TV is dying. And they're trying to switch everybody over to Disney Plus and Hulu and ESPN Plus. So yeah, they're just going to be like, oh, well, you don't want our channels? Fine. The only place you can get ESPN is through us directly. Everybody's going to have to subscribe to ESPN Plus to get ESPN. And that's what they're going to do. I guarantee it. Or you're going to play ball with us and we're going to boost our streaming numbers. We were asking to keep the signal up, and that's usually the case when we run into these situations. Unfortunately, Disney was not willing to entertain that. In fact, the timing of when they decided to pull the content was so absolutely orchestrated to put the most pain and disruption on our customers. Yeah, they keep doing this. They're Disney's gonna Disney, guys. They're not the family-friendly company that they pretend to be. Mickey Mouse is a mask. This is a ruthless corporation run by Bob Iger. This is not the Walt Disney Company anymore. He hasn't been part of this company in a very long time. So I'm going to wrap it up. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.